Hey there, yoga mamas. Kia Williams here, coming at you with a yoga tutorial slightly different than what we normally talk about. We're going to be talking about EFT, and I'm going to demonstrate to you how to do it. So EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Technique, and it's an energy modality that helps us to move negative energy out of our body so that we can release the negative emotions like resentment and anger and frustration and depression, and help us clear our energy channels for more positive things to come into our experience. Now, we've had a couple of mamas in the Facebook group have questions about EFT. Now, EFT is something that I use all the time, almost daily, probably daily at this point. And the reason why I do is because it's a great pattern interrupter. So in yoga, we talk a lot about using mantras as a pattern interrupter, and they're really good if you have a mantra. But EFT combines mantra and body healing modalities as well as breathing techniques. So we're kind of getting all three of the good things together to help us expedite the process of moving stuck energy out of our system. All right, so what I'm going to show you today is the tapping points. It's also called tapping, by the way. EFT is also called tapping. I'm going to show you the points that I tap on, and I'm going to give you a template for the mantra that I use anytime that I go through an EFT process. All right, so when we do EFT, we do it on a particular topic or particular problem. So if your main problem in that moment is you're upset because someone said such and such to you, or I'll use a very popular one for moms, I know it is in my house, that I'm oftentimes upset because I don't feel like my husband is helping me enough in the house. All right? So I want you to let go of this idea before we get started that everything in yoga should be flowery and positive and butterflies all the time. EFT is not like that. EFT requires you to get into the gut of what's paining you, of what's causing you the problem, and bring that out so that it can come to the surface and be healed. So as I go through this tapping practice, you might recognize that there are some things that I say that you totally resonate with, and some of the things that I'm going to say in this tapping process are going to be deeply personal to me. I'm also going to imagine the person that I'd like to forgive or whose energy I'd like to move out of my awareness. So as I'm going through my tapping process, the very last tapping point, which is the karate point on the side of your hand, I'm going to imagine, in this case, my husband. And I have a nice forgiveness mantra that I use at the very end to really clear the space for new and good things to come into my experience. Okay, here we go. So I start with my two fingers, index finger and middle finger, and I start at the tapping point right on the sternum. All right? And so I'll say something like, even though, as I'm tapping, even though you never help me around the house, it's okay, I'm okay, everything's okay. Repeat that 3 times. Then you move to the next point, right in the little indentation underneath the collarbone. Even though you think my role as mom is less important than yours, it's okay, I'm okay, everything's okay. Repeat that 3 times. Move to the next tapping point, the monkey point, right where your bra strap would be. Even though you treat me like some Susie homemaker, it's okay, I'm okay, everything's okay. Repeat that 3 times. And then move to the next tapping point, the space between the eyebrows. This is when I generally start to move out of negativity. Even though you think those ways of me, I'm allowing myself to let this go. Even though you think those ways of me, I'm allowing myself to let that go. Move to the next tapping point after 3 repetitions, right beside the eye, right on the cheekbone. I know that I am worthy and valuable. Repeat that 3 times. I know that I am worthy and valuable. And we move to the next tapping point right underneath of the eye. Tap a little gentler here. I know that I am creating value in the society by raising our children. Repeat that 3 times. Then we move to the next tapping point right underneath the nose. I know that I can be, do, have anything I want in this life, and I am choosing this role as mom. Okay? Repeat that 3 times and move to the next tapping point right underneath of your bottom lip. I'm choosing to rest in the awareness that I am more than enough. Right? Repeat that 3 times and then move to the next tapping point right at the crown chakra. I'm not going to let this bother me anymore. Okay? Repeat that 3 times and then move to the next tapping point. This little area of the hand I chop against my other opposite wrist. I am choosing to forgive you, husband. I forgive you, envision him. I'm sorry. Thank you. I love you. I'm going to repeat that. I forgive you. I'm sorry. Thank you. I love you. One more time. I forgive you. I'm sorry. Thank you. I love you. Release your hands. Bring your index fingers underneath of your thumbs. Let your palms face up. Close your eyes and take a big inhale. Open the mouth, release it. Sit in your body for a moment. Feel the feelings that you feel. And if you have any other negativity that's coming up, articulate that in another round of EFT. All right, guys? If you have any questions about EFT, it's one of my favorite things to do right now. Let me know. Drop me a comment below and ask away. If you want another tutorial on it or something else around forgiveness, I'm loving my forgiveness ritual these days. Let me know. Drop me a line. I'm happy to create another tutorial for you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out, ladies. I'll see you around. Bye. Hey Yoga Mama, thanks so much for watching my video. But if you'd like more simple tips to help you juggle your busy life as mom, I have just the thing for you. I've just created a brand new video that's specifically designed for moms who have a lot on their must-do list, but could use some practical tips to help them do motherhood with more ease and joy. Now, I've done my research and my own personal yoga practice, and I've come up with a simple 3-step system that I use all the time to help me increase my energy, improve my focus, and decrease my stress. And that's exactly what you'll learn in this free video. Now, the really cool thing about this yoga-based system is that each step can take less than 10 minutes, and you don't need a yoga mat, stretchy yoga pants. You don't even need to be alone to make these strategies work in your life. Now, you can sign up for this free, totally free video by going to nourished-motherhood.com/video and start feeling the peace, balance, and ease that you deserve to feel in your mom life. See you around.